Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's me, RP. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. This is part 2 of Egypt Frontiers. Let's jump back into it. This is right where I left off. We have a new quest. It's called I'm the Supervisor and Build the Floor. All right, so I've kind of got a little bit of a handle on what's going on here. I've got 6 workers working, and I've got 10 available. So I've got to have a couple of things in order to get some other workers going. So we can go ahead and we can pick up some fish, some cucumbers, and some onions. All right, once we have our ingredients, fish, cucumber, and onion, we want to start our stove. And we're going to choose sticks. And we're going to start the fire. And there we go. All right, after the fire started, we have to interact with the stove. And we're going to pick the meal. It's the only meal we have. We drop the fish in, pick it up, let go, pick it up, let go, and then just stir it up with your mouse. And there you go, a healthy meal. We should have another one. Go ahead and throw that in there. Make a couple of these. Stir this up. And there we go. We got 2 healthy meals. We need those to get work done. All right, we've got a guy here. He's working on the columns. We've got somebody here. He's working on the logs, the planks. I've got some wood here. Let me pick this, or rope, I should say. Let me pick that rope up. This guy's working on sticks. This gentleman is working on the rope. We need to get somebody working right here, making these blocks. In order to do that, we're going to need to have a hammer. So we're going to go over here to the workbench, and a hammer takes 3 sticks. So we're going to go back to our stick maker, and we are going to grab some of his sticks. And we're going to run back and create a hammer. All right, now that we have a hammer, we're able to assign another worker because we have the required tool to assign them. So we're going to go ahead and assign the guy right here. Now what I've been doing is I've just been kind of spamming F, and there we go. All right, he's going to start making the stone blocks that we need in order to get these built. We are going to have our workers build this. We're going to assign 2 workers to this. But the first thing we need to do is we need to get a worker moving columns over here. So now I have the food, so I can go ahead and assign somebody here. And I think he's going to come and start taking them. Yep, right there. All right, same thing on this side. Assign a worker here. I just hit F twice because I don't know what else to do. So hopefully we'll get a worker that's going to come over here and start grabbing these as well. These already fell over. Wow. That's awesome. They actually fell over. All right, I want to make sure that I get a worker going here. There we go. All right, I guess you have to keep going until it turns red. All right, so he's going to haul that up there. All right, so now I have available workers 3. So now what we'll do, and we don't need anything except to assign them. So let's go ahead and assign 2 builders with R. There we go. Now I just hit R, and there they go. All right, that looks like we're going to get the bottom done here. All right, we're going to build the floor. Our workers are going to build the floor. We're going to let them do what they got to do, and we'll check on their progress in a few minutes. All right, they finished the first section of the floor, so it looks like I have to assign them to each section of the floor. So let's go ahead and assign them to this section, and here they come. We'll let them go ahead and get this section of the floor put in as well. All right, I just added this square to the building queue, so we can go ahead, walk over here. We're going to add this to the building queue. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to add this section to the building queue. And that assigns them to complete the whole job. All right, now that the floor is in, Egypt Frontier's main focus is building structures. While the main objective is the construction of Khufu's pyramid, you will encounter other building challenges. Construction of bigger structures takes more time than, for example, setting up a scaffolding or sculpting sculptures. You will need large amounts of resources and sometimes the help of the aforementioned scaffolding. So we need to start building our columns. We're going to go ahead and assign. We're going to start adding all of the blueprints into our queue and start getting this done, and then we're going to work as we go. All right, we do have a limit to how many we can put in that queue, so I'm going to have to hold it up right here and let them get some of this work done. Right, it appears our workers are able to complete a column all on their own. We do not have to worry about scaffolding. It appears that they have auto scaffolding. All right, we've made it all the way around. We're on our last column, and here we go. We're going to finish this job up right now. Okay, build the walls is going to be next. Let's take a look at what we got done here. Our workers are continually supplying our stations of pillars and squares. We have everybody down here doing their work. As soon as this is full, he stops working. As soon as this is full, he'll stop working, and so on and so forth. So right now, I think we're good to go to keep on building. So let's check it out here. All right, let's start here. Again, we're going to add to the queue. Add that to the queue. See how far this goes. Going to add that to the queue. Now right in here, we'll add this. Then we'll add as many of these as we can. All right, that takes care of that. Now, I don't know if they stay on the wall and go straight up from where we put them on the queue, so it's going to be interesting to see what they get done here. Looks like they're doing the whole wall. I believe we have 3 workers going. We do. I have 0 of 10. I did have 2 guys working together in tandem right here, and we do now have third worker helping out. So we have everybody working right now. And yeah, we're going to get this thing built. This is quite interesting. And I also want to thank everybody that watched the first video and made comments, let their thoughts be known, how they felt about the game. It came in with a little bit of mixed, and that's good. We all have different tastes. Some people felt it wasn't as an immersive building game as they wished it was. I'm seeing it as a management game at this point, where I'm responsible for keeping my workers happy and getting things done. So I did want to make, I wanted to make sure that I could follow up with a second video, because you guys did enjoy the first one. And I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. And if you do enjoy this one, I would appreciate if you would help push this one as well. Hit that like button. And again, comment and let me know how you feel and what you think. I'm not having a bad time with the game. I find it's one of these games that if I need to go do something around the house for a second, I can let my workers just kind of do their thing, go about my business, come back and see how far they've gotten. So what we'll do is we'll let these guys continue on. We'll get a bunch of this built. And yeah, I'll come back. I'll record various progress clips here to kind of put it all together as a montage, and we'll get it all built. All right, the crew did a pretty decent job. They got all the walls up. Take a look here. All right, it's time to move on to the roof. All right, let's go ahead and assign some workers, and hopefully they build their own scaffolding. I don't know if I have to build scaffolding to get up here to assign them, or if I can jump. I actually can jump. So there, got that guy there. Let's see if I can add this to his queue. I think that's already part of it. Good. That one right there. Got it. So that's part of the queue right there. Let's see what we got going on here. Looks like that's already set to be built. Let's make sure this is set to be built. Looks like I have them going all the way around. All right, that wasn't too hard. Once I told them to get going, they pretty much did everything. I didn't have to add anything to the queue. It was all kind of connected. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to finish up the top of this. I think this might be it. I don't think it's going to get any more elaborate than this. All right, we are on to build the decorations. All right, let's see what we have here. Assign a builder. Assign a builder. Assign a builder. We'll add this to the queue. All right, all the blueprints are done. Got a torch in the corner. It looks like we're going to have 4 torches in the corner, a couple of Sphinx, I think these are. I'm not sure. Actually, very, very, very cool. I think this is pretty cool, man. I mean, I like it. It's a management game. All right, it's a management game is what it is. And it's up to you to get everything done with the help of your workforce. All right, we're going to come around here. We're going to finish this up. All right, it's still showing that I have decorations, so let me go around and see if there's anything on the outside that we need to do. Yes, there is, right here. Let's go ahead and assign a worker. Assign another worker. Just go around the whole area and see what we have here. All right, looks like the back and that side is pretty much done. All right, here we go, right here. All right, looks like I have all the blueprints done. All right, we're getting there. All right, report to the manager near the table. Looking good, looking good. All right, let's go over to the table. Here we go. Let's talk. High Priest, hello. Tell me about the progress. We have finished building the main structure of the temple. What next? Take the chisel and hammer and use it to sculpt the benches and statues of Horus. I must admit, I'm not too bad with the chisel. All right. I think I kind of went a little bit ahead of the tutorial, but that statue looked like it needed chiseling to me. All right, sculpt the stone benches. 4 of, let's see here. This is 5 right here. There should be 1 more. All right, we got 3 there. 2 there. I don't think this is complete. There we go. There, yeah, that's all set. 5 of 6. All right, it was this one right here. It wasn't finished. There we go. All right, let's go talk to the priest and see if we're done with I'm the supervisor. All right, I have finished working on the shrine of Horus. The high priest says the gratitude of Horus is imminent. It will personally report to the pharaoh that your ambition should be taken elsewhere higher. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, I think that was a job well done. I think I deserve a pat on the back for that. I was quite the foreman on the job there. Got it all done, got everything taken care of. It's off to another job. Go to the quarry. That will be episode 3. Thank you so much for checking in on episode 2. And if you did enjoy this even a little bit, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, help promote my channel. We're looking to hit 10,000 subs by Christmas. Thank you so much. And as I always say, ta-ta and bye-bye.